Infowars is hard to kill, and I'm hard to shut down. But Infowars is just a building and my great crew and a name. Really, overall, it's me. Everything you've been told by corporate media is a lie. None of it's been true. When they were trying to shut it down, I told you they were going to fail. And they were trying it, and they denied it. And then now I'm telling you that what you're seeing in the news is not accurate.
What that means is Infowars is going to shut down. All right, so ironically, CNN is reporting Alex Jones's court trustee plans to shut down his notorious conspiracy outlet, Infowars. So this is new stuff going on right now. I'll summarize it because Alex Jones has a video and we're going to play it. But basically the thing is they want to seize the Infowars studio and sell off all the assets, liquidate all the assets to pay towards this Sandy Hook debt. Is pretty much in a newly filed emergency motion, the court appointed bankruptcy trustee filed to liquidate all Infowars broadcasting assets, including their studios and equipment, in order to prevent them from broadcasting further. Infowars time is almost up. This is lawfare, and they're coming after all of us. I stand with Alex Jones. But Alex Jones did put out a weird video.
Very weird.
That makes it sound like it is true, but it isn't true. And just play it. No, just listen.
This is incredibly comical if it wasn't so serious for the First Amendment. 3 weeks ago, the CRO appointed by the federal court tried to shut this building down without a court order. And then they denied it all over the news and said, I made it up. Then a few days later in federal court, they admitted it. Then a week and a half ago, they had another federal court hearing where the families, the Democratic Party law firms, wanted me shut down that day and things liquidated. We agreed to have a liquidator come in appointed by the court to, quote, liquidate the company. So that news was there. That was us winning that motion. Now it's all over the news. The empire of lies finally ends. Alex Jones to be shut down. Let me just explain something to everybody. Everything you've been told by corporate media is a lie. None of it's been true. When they were trying to shut it down, I told you they were going to fail. And they were trying it, and they denied it. And then now I'm telling you that what you're seeing in the news is not accurate. And I'll just leave it at that. But there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, a lot of things unfolding. But here's the bottom line. The plaintiffs, the Democratic Party folks, openly have wanted us shut it down the whole time. They've never wanted us to stay on there. Under federal law, they're supposed to get money for a supposed grievance that's happened. Even though the judges found me guilty, there were show trials. Okay, they had their big judgment that's going to be overturned on appeal. And so now they're desperate to shut this place down because they don't want money. They knew there wasn't all this money they claimed. And so now they're being forced in the state courts to come in now and tell the state courts they want money. That's what's happening. So there's a lot of stuff that happens within that. So just sit back and watch the next few days, the next week or so. I'll be able to tell you what's really going on here. But Infowars is hard to kill, and I'm hard to shut down. But Infowars is just a building and my great crew and a name. Really, overall, it's me. But this is not a fun process. I didn't ask for all this, but at the same time, if I'm put in that position, I'm going to make hay while the sun shines. I'm going to take lemons and make lemonade. But continually, the corporate media just seizes on headlines and deceives people all day long. But just remember, a couple weeks ago, I was lying. Nobody wanted to shut us down. And now, I'm going to be shut down. So they are all over the map, just like the entire establishment. The American corrupt empire is dying. Not America. America's coming back. But the corrupt, evil influences that have hijacked our country, they are being exposed. Everything they do turns to pure crap. So Infowars is only this building and equipment and our great crew. They can go anywhere. I can work anywhere. They're not shutting anything down.
All right, pause.
But it's all just
so with that, what that means is Infowars is going to shut down.
Sure.
That's what that means. Him saying Infowars is really just that building and the equipment and the great crew, but it's really just me. What that means is you're just going to have no more Infowars, and either Alex Jones is going to go somewhere, maybe underneath Crowder's Mug Club. I know he's been doing a lot of stuff with Crowder, or whatever. You're going to have the Alex Jones show still. But I think that the reality is Infowars is going to shut down. What they can't do is they can't stop him from starting something else. But I do. I think that Infowars is gone. Comment in the chat yes or no if you disagree. But from what I'm hearing there, if I read between the lines, Infowars is just this building, it's just this equipment and the crew. It's really just me, and I'm hard to kill, and I'm not going anywhere. I think that means Infowars is gone, and Alex Jones is just going to create something else.
So, question. Is this really about the judgment against him for the comments he made about Sandy Hook? Or
That's what they're saying.
Well, because, I mean, there's so many different names out there, Shapiro, Bongino, Crowder. Why Alex Jones? Why now? If it's not about the judgment.
Well, because the election's coming up. It would be no different than them saying, hey, Graham, we're coming after Dear America Studios and we're shutting it down. All this other kind of stuff. And it's the same conversation that I had with some people. Many of you know, we've talked about it, in length at this point. We don't know exactly what's going to happen after the debates, 2 years or after the election. 2 years ago, I told you after this coming election, I would see how I felt about things and if we're going to continue and all this other stuff. And somebody told me that if I wanted to sell Dear America or something like that they wouldn't buy it. And the reason why is because Dear America, although it's all of us doing the show, Dear America is still me. And, they wouldn't buy it. And, or if they did buy it, they would make it to where I could not do social media at all in any shape, form, or fashion for 10 years. Because all I would have to do is be like, I sold Dear America for, a couple $1 million. And now I'm going to do, Real America, with Graham Allen over here kind of thing. And people would go to that. And so
Fear America.
So to Alex Jones's point, I think Infowars is dead. I think Infowars is going to go away, but Alex Jones is
he'll come back with something else. I mean, it's unfortunate that he is getting I wouldn't say worse punishment, but a more suffering punishment than the actual shooter. But again, it's the same thing we talk about with like Bud Light with Dylan Mulvaney, all these companies going woke and stuff. We got to do the same thing here. You got to know your audience. Like, that goes to show you that I love Alex Jones, but we've said it time and time again. 90% of the time he's on the money and his message is prophetic, but that 10%, he's out there. Yeah. And that's when his 10% came back and bit him. It doesn't matter if you think that was a possibility, them being paid actors. If you didn't have 100% proof, man, you can't say that. Like, that's just not something you can, like, y'all know me. I am the like scared pistol on this show. I've got the Mr. Producer on the buzzer, and even me, I'm like, oh, no, I'm not saying that. Nope, not saying that.